Okay, it's the last video for our return week to school 2014. We're doing some more algebra. We're just practicing some basic skills. If you're with me so far, then you're doing pretty well. Let's do this third video. Here we go. If k equals 6, what is the value of 7k minus 2? Don't freak out. This is where you take the k equals 6 and you plug in that 6 for k. That would give you 7 times 6 minus 2. Now be careful that when you put in that 6, you don't think that it magically means, oh, there's a 6 for that k and there's a 7, so that's 76. Yeah, 76 minus 2. That's easy. That equals 74. All right, let me circle 74. Oh, there is no. That's not what you do. When a number and a letter are right next to each other like that, when things are stuck together in math, that means multiplication. So it's 7 times 6. What is 7 times 6? Don't know your times tables? That's a tough one. Gonna have to memorize your sevens tables. 7 times 6 is 42. Now if you do that minus 2, because we can't forget about minus 2, then we'll get 40. And that is, whoa, sorry about that 0. And that is an option over here, 40. You might want to play that back and just follow the steps that I made, because you'll have to make some similar steps one day too. Find the value of the expression. All right, let's keep plugging stuff in. It's even easier in this case. N is 15. Put in a 15 for that n. 15 minus 11. Take your time, make sure you get it right. That's 4. Let's keep going. Find the expression 88. Find the value of the expression for 88 divided by t. No problem. You put in that t is a 4. 88 divided by 4. I can do this in my head, but maybe you can't, and that's okay. You simply make the division box. The first number goes in the box. The second number goes outside of the box. Now you can break it down into smaller pieces. If you remember our daddy, mommy, sister, brother long division rules. 4 goes into 8 twice. That was division. Now you have to multiply. Here, let me type it for you in case you forget. Daddy, come on, type. It's not typing, I'm sorry. There you go. Daddy, mommy, sister, brother. Okay. Back to the division. We already did dad. That was the division. 4 goes into 8 twice. Now let's do the multiplication. 4 times 2 is 8. Now let's do the subtraction. 8 minus 8 is 0. Now let's do the bringing down. There's an 8 right here for us to bring down. Bring it down. Now we get to start all over again. Isn't this long and exciting? And more division. 4 goes into 8 2 times. More multiplication. 4 times the 2 that we just put is 8. More subtraction. 8 minus 8 is 0. More bringing down. Well, there is nothing left to bring down. So that means we're all done. The answer? 22. Now, if you can just count in your head that 88 divided by 4 is 22, well, good for you. You know, you can skip this whole long division part. But if you can't do it in your head, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Draw the division box. Put the first number in the box, second number outside the box, and do yourself some long division. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Or to help you remember, dad, mom, sister, brother. Alright, let's move on. There were F frogs, okay, in a pond. 75 of the frogs, thank you, hopped away. Choose the expression that shows how many frogs are in the pond now. Let's see, how many were there in the beginning? They don't tell us exactly. They just say there were F frogs. That's a variable. That means we don't know. There were F frogs. A mystery amount. But then we know that 75 of them, we underline that, hopped away. Hopped away, what does that mean? That means there were less, right? That means subtraction. F minus 75. Now, hopefully you know that hopped away means subtraction, but why is this the answer and not this one? Well, it's because we didn't start with 75. 75 hopped away. So 75 has to be subtracted. What did we start with? There were F. There were F. We started with the mystery number. We didn't start with 75. That's why the order in this case is important, because what you started with goes first, and what you subtracted or what hopped away would go second. Are you with me? Write an expression for the total of t and 100. All right, we have to write our own expressions. Here we go. Write an expression for the total. That's a plus. That's an addition problem. Of t and 100. We're adding t and we're adding 100. And guess what? That's the expression. That's the answer right there. And all we did to get it was pay attention to one keyword and then the two things that were getting added together because of that keyword. Let's scroll down a tiny bit. Write an expression for n less than 203. N less than 203, that's simple. N less means subtracting the n. From what? Well, then 203. That's a simple subtraction expression. Let's take a look at your pop guide. N equals 31. What is it? Same kind of stuff we've been doing. Just got to do it on your own now. If you want to get an early start before class, that's fine with me. If you fall behind in class and need to look at this later, that's fine with me too. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.